brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team is coming in off of a win last week. They're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taking it about the 1. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something's off with that one.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the 25 on second down, Wilson. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Wilson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
They'll run with Hall. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On second down, T, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and they got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys, because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this, because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play action. It's Wilson. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback, because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser at fullback and let him get the job done.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. T, and he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
This is taken at the 23. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Jets will take over. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, look at the catch there by Moore. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A gain of 22. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that, he
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And again, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's brought down, but not before.
How's it going, brother? Happy Sunday.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
First playoff game of year 2 for him.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Get his ass.
Forced out to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How you feeling about your Seahawks today?
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on
short week.
Goal.
Niners.
But that close to the goal
I think the worst thing that could have happened to them is the Niners losing to the Bears last week.
First down, a bit of a
disaster, be dialed into
and
that.
now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now here's Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner.
That man. Mama, there goes that man. Too much sauce.
20-yard line. And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt. And
14 kicks in the regular season.
Because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least
that sidearm submarine shit here, Patty.
In this case, they end up with nothing.
I'd like to see you guys win that one.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with the
we got to take care of the Cardinals today for you.
They might not be too eager to press the
Need that one.
Here. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before
expecting a big day out of Hunter Renfrow, everybody. You heard it here first.
Carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for them because you
my
don't
ass
want to
right.
go autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
What time we got here?
Okay,
11
Brandon,
o'clock.
thanks very much. This
After
fourth and final matchup
some
on this
bets in
divisional
after
round
this game,
weekend.
set the
We'll
lineups.
get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look
Might
back
play,
to Saturday's
another one if we win
AFC
this
divisional
one.
round game. And it's
After
the
the Raider
Cincinnati
team.
Bengals
We'll see.
who are moving
See how
on
we're feeling.
as they were able to eliminate the Tennessee Titans. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And despite the fact that they're looking up,
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
We actually played the Chiefs year 2, week 1.
Winner go home.
In the opener, we were up 17-0. They came back. I think I beat them in overtime.
AFC divisional round. Taking in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line.
Yeah, I'm a Raiders fan.
I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They make it even bigger.
I think the Bills are the best team in the league right now.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy.
Obviously, if we
throw
don't.
interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
I hear you there. Can you hear me all right today? Is the sound going good and shit?
Now Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cox.
What do you think of my rookie tight end, Donovan Cox? I've never seen a lot of him this year. That's a stud.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Packing in like sardines.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. And check down, completes a haul. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first
The
down.
Bucs winning 35-34. They beat the Packers 51-45 in the wild card round. They're getting by any means. Gardner Minshew back there slinging it for him.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
How we've only called this 14 times in 2 seasons. Used to be a go-to play last year.
Play action. Now Wilson.
For that reason.
Powers through it. He finds his man. Complete. That's Cox. And they'll wind up getting
it's a great route if you're playing a user online.
The 20.
Obviously, almost everybody learns in the middle.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the
them all the time, honestly.
and I wouldn't be surprised to see them
Gotta
take
save it for the
more
right
of these
time
type
when
of
you
deep
need it.
shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect
A little
on
sketchier
more
against a
before
computer.
this one's over.
They like to bait you.
On first down, T able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On second down now, T. And he's going to be brought down just shy
T
of
got 5 years, $17 million.
7 yards on the
All-star, great running back.
Have it first and
Undrafted.
goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because if you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need,
18
especially
total
when they look
touchdowns
up
this
at the scoreboard.
6 receiving, 12 rushing, something like that. He's going to score another one.
They'll run on first down.
Man.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play
Maryland
there.
Terrapin.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back.
All right, thanks for letting me know that last night. I didn't know.
Brandon, it's a position
I did have the game volume turned up.
A lot of competition at that spot, but he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his
That's good to know for the future.
Right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Where are you at? The Midwest? Where are you at? Iowa?
The Jets kick team out now to
Oklahoma?
move this
Where
one
are you?
away.
Tornadoes.
Fielded
I
just
seen there was
outside
a
the goal line.
long delay in the Iowa football game last night.
And good
That
coverage
why?
there on special teams as they
Oh,
get
gotcha.
down
There you
shy
go.
of the 20.
Yeah, I seen that, how that game was still going on at like 1 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? Long ass delay.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even
I don't know if you're a
closer to
college
the goal
football
line.
fan, but how about my Penn State Nittany Lions?
Is it because the extra pressure now goes on the offense?
Like,
They've got to get some early
open
yards.
a can of
and
whoop
get away
ass
from the shadow of their own
against Auburn.
defense. Whatever
War
offense
Eagles.
wants to do in this
My ass.
situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
2 yards on the pickup
Bo
there.
Jackson ain't
And
walking
that'll
through
make
that
it
door.
second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
That's right, you are. They looked damn good yesterday against BYU.
Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update
Bo
when
Nix,
we
5
return to
touchdowns.
MetLife Stadium. This offense in desperate need of a conversion. As
I
they
think
come up on
USC's
third
taking the
down.
Pac-12 though. They look damn good.
Now Mahomes. And quickly into the hands of
Between
Robinson.
them, Utah, or
And he will
maybe
have
even
the
Oregon.
Chiefs first
gets it.
down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I didn't watch the game. It was on the same time the Penn State Auburn game was on. I just seen the score, but I know they lit up BYU.
You and I both know
They were up
that they
big at one
planned for
point.
this and worked hard to make it happen.
I think the score even was closer than it really was, from what I seen. Wow, we just lost the big man for the fucking playoffs there, Franklin Myers.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. picked off by Bryce Hall. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Send them home. Right here.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Man.
Under a heavy rush, and
Wasn't even looking at the rush.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's
why we
you
don't run off.
And say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because remember.
No, we aren't. Dude, you guys just ran the bus all there. Shit, I wouldn't want to play Georgia. That was my team.
But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
They're a different
As we
breed.
check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just
Like they're the new Alabama. That's what it feels like.
A big part of it is
Not that Bama's a slouch.
football is finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 10.
Offense hasn't played good. I think we have a great D
long.
this year. #1 in the league.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. They will extend their lead even further. They come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD's second half, you're starting inside the red zone, obviously.
I don't know. We should be undefeated when we play Michigan on the road in 3 weeks.
How do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort.
I'm sure they'll be undefeated
in this case,
too.
They gave it a great try.
They've been playing nothing but tough games, but they've been hammering teams.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. I kind of feel like they
I agree with you there.
Die point in this game, Charles. If they're
I think it's just a trenches differential. You know, those guys in the South at that age are just bigger than everybody.
Final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
you guys play more of a finesse brand.
And move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he loses the football a second time.
My goodness.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
I thought you guys would have fared a little better than that. I mean,
to MetLife Stadium.
The coach you got from there, right? What was he, the defensive coordinator or something?
Here's Wilson to throw.
That's good.
And that'll be incomplete.
Not seeing it right now.
That's trying to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Damn.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
To me, this is a case of if you're not getting the ball, you've got to do your job and block for the guy who is, because there really wasn't much there. And, boy, the defense took advantage with that loss.
And the defense, they were just locked in there on 3rd. They had more guys than they could block. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Oh, we had Teague wide open.
On the completion,
we'll take it, though. We had the running back and the wheel were out wide. I was looking at the right side first.
Managed to convert, and that'll keep it right alive. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
I caught it as soon as I looked at the middle guy and hit the button to throw it because I thought I seen the pressure coming. But look at that, we were out wide open. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of them. I'm usually rooting for them to lose, honestly. Unless I got them in a bet.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Yeah, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, Marty, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive.
Yeah, I would say everybody knows the Bengals fan, that's for sure.
One thing we both learned about quarterbacks
no matter where you're at.
They often stay on the field longer than you expect.
That heat, boy.
On 1st down with Wilson.
Bring that heat.
Now they go screen.
Come on,
It's
Pete.
complete.
Ah, we gotta get there.
This down inside
Gotta
the
power
5
through
to
that,
the
dude.
4 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. To throw again is Wilson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson.
Oh, look at the big rookie. This guy's a machine.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date of the
6'5", second-round pick, hitting straight.
Extend this 4th quarter lead.
Struck gold with this guy.
Selma, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew
got an eye for talent, I guess you could say.
Run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely
Deserve
not
that.
this weekend. And for anyone else out
First
there,
one of
bring your
the season we missed.
Beware.
Not even really paying attention. 33-3
So
looks
with
better
the missed
anyway.
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Yeah,
Their
definitely.
hopes of advancing past this divisional round, hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
I'm sure they let you know that they're an Alabama fan every time you see them, too.
Throw left side complete.
They hit you with a
That's
roll tide
Robinson.
before you leave.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's fast.
Throwing that sausage in the zone.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And the officials
Playing with
here
fire there,
going to
Patty.
pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured
Patty boy.
Chief on the field. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I told you.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Don't listen to me. I told you.
Sauce Gardner picks it
Pass
up,
that, man.
and the Jets will
Sauce
take
Island.
over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And now a throw on the first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a handoff up the middle. Teague, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Cox. And he is going to have a chance first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
From the 27, Wilson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Pushes past him, and they're going to get this down inside the 20. Second down and 7. Carter straight ahead. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll roll him out right. Throw right side complete to Carter. And able to get him down.
Spin move we have 2 years.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead.
That should have been the first thing you ever told me, dude. That's unreal.
And plays like that across all phases of the game.
That sucks, but I mean,
it's just been effortless for them in this one, and that's what's helped them build such a
playing the big time.
And allowed them to smile.
What year was that?
As this game continues.
Tell me you'd be there with Ricky Williams.
On first down, Teague, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So you're about, what, 38?
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Around there. Graduated high school in 06.
Here comes Kansas City. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach.
That sounds old.
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
Now we're the same age.
They'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first down, Mahomes. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
All right.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Now it's Mahomes again. This is caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, just throw him in the end zone.
Sky Moore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And that one hits the ground incomplete. So now just 4 ticks left in this one. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cox. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
Face either the Bengals or the Titans here in New York, New Jersey. They're saying put Trey Lance in your DraftKings lineups, huh? No chance. Just because I said that, he's going to go off. Steel cleats. That's why they're banned. Yeah. That's brutal. Darius Tony's playing today, huh? My bench. Where do you stay? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get another one in before these games kick. I got some shit to do. But we might be on tonight, like I said, after the Raiders game. Probably not, because it'll be pretty late, but we'll see. It's a possibility. I'll be foaming to play after watching a day full of football, that's for sure. If not, we should get that one in tomorrow. You know how Mondays go too. Sometimes I get home on a Monday and just don't feel like doing shit. Usually the case, but we'll see. We got Titans or Bengals. Let's see their injuries. We got the Bengals coming to town. That's a tough team right there. Look at their 89 defense, 85 offense, 86 overall. That should be a good-ass game. Now look at the Buccaneers over here, 51-45. 35-34. This looked like a thriller. They should give the scoring summary in here too. Would like to know if they scored the game winner or what. Gardner Minshew. Burrow. Swiss cheese, the Titans. Joe Mixon's always tough on here. Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a contest. I don't even know who Gaines is. Rookie, looks like a stud. Obviously, Chase and Boyd. Chase, we got to worry about. Signed Levante David in the offseason. Yeah, I guess I didn't catch it. It was so late last night. I signed off. He must have played that right after his first game. But he'll be back. He's got a damn good he's gonna have a lot of money, I think. He had to leave go Brian Burns after year one and Baker Mayfield, so he lost two of his better players. Hopefully we'll get some upgrades here. Oh, is it too loud when he talks or what? Yeah, I don't really watch it. I'm always, you know, in the party with him. So I never really watch. He doesn't get on the mic usually if I'm not on. +2 kick accuracy, huge for the boy. We got him as an undrafted free agent, locked him up to a 7-year contract. Pretty cheap. But he made a 64-yarder in the last game of the year. Got a big leg, Legatron. That might open something up for, yeah, it did. Brees, 85 elusive back. He might be able to guess jukebox or something. That'd be great. He needs it. He opened up another slot. That's huge. Got jukebox unlocked. That should really help him out, honestly. Put that and a spin cycle on him. Might be a different back. All right, brother, is there anything you want to see on here before we sign off? You want to see the season stats or anything? Or there's not really too much to look at right now. I ran through it at my week 17 video. I always, you know, check the league leaders and stuff. All right, I'll run through it real quick before we sign off. Let me do something with the staff. I know you follow along probably more than anyone else, so you ever have a request, you know, let me know. You ever want to see anything? What do you want to see? Team stats, or do you want to see league leaders? We'll just do the league. Still threw way too many picks. It's rare for me to throw 30 in a year, but it happened 2 straight years with them. But a lot better this year. We started out 1 touchdown, 11 picks with them last year. So it's hard though in all Madden. They hit you, you know, you get pressured, your throw goes wild. They got guys everywhere. I'll check on Seattle after we run through this. They didn't make the playoffs, but I think they won like 6 games or so. I know they got Jimmy Garoppolo, quarterback. Had a couple 5,000 yarders. Gardner Minshew filling in for Brady this year. They're still playing ball. Healthy lead for Wilson. Good old Andy Dalton had himself a season. Perfect season for Dalton. I don't know why they let those guys qualify every year with like 5 attempts. But on defense, my guys don't show up in the league leaders for whatever reason. Even though they're at the top. Look at Garoppolo for Seattle. Jesus. 37-5. What a split. Take that every day of the week. Derrick Henry toted it damn near 40 times more than anyone. John Taylor sniffing 2,000, just short. What a monster. 115 yards a game. 21 tutties. 6.4 a pop. Najee Harris went off. Zeke still got it on here, on Madden. There's my boy. Hell of a year. Wish they'd give him the ball more. Real life. Check all the 1,000 yards. Ah, look at Lamar. 15 rushing touchdowns. I think he's the MVP. Pretty sure he's going to win it. They didn't even make the playoffs either. Yards after contact, 453. McCaffrey for Jim D, 409. Breece Hall up there. Didn't get the carries these other guys got. Split it around a lot. Teague. Travis Kelce with the monster year. 1 yard short of 15. Cooper Kupp almost won the Triple Crown again. Look at that season. My God. Calvin Ridley, after a year suspension, he was chomping at the bit. Gambled on himself this year, I guess. Huge year for Elijah. What was his year 1-2 splits? Look at that improvement. Gonna be hard to top that one. Yeah, Kupp had a monster year, man. Freak show. I've seen him on the bottom line a few times. Popping off like 3 touchdown games. 21 touch, 7 more than the next guy. You don't see that too often. He could very well be the MVP, honestly. How many passing touchdowns did Lamar have? Because he had 15 rushing and 1,000 yards. %. So what's that's 42 touchdowns. Penny Sewell giving up the most starts in the league, or sacks in the league. Calling bullshit on that one. Although Jared Goff is a statue. Mr. Consistency. Bobby Wagner led the league with 145 big ones. There you go. We got a Seahawk up there. They were playing a lot of defense, apparently. No surprise to see TJ Watt up there. There's Mad Max. Look at that monster. 93 tackles from his DM position. More than Roquan had, linebacker. I'll prove to you they didn't count all my picks. Because look, you go to AFC, Sauce Gardner and Breece Hall were both up there, 14 apiece. I don't know why they don't register in the all the NFL. Not enough snaps or something, I don't know. Wouldn't really make sense. A huge prize free agent signing. I think Trayvon Edmonds was as big as anyone. Big as any move in the offseason in our franchise. I always like Bobby Wagner. It's got to hurt for you to see him playing on the Rams division. I know he's up there now, but he's still got some years in him. I'm gonna bounce out here. I got some stuff to do. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, maybe tonight. If not tonight, we'll try to get one in tomorrow. AFC Championship game against the Bengals. Go Raiders. Go Hawks. Hope they get the dub for you, man.